something different. Yeah, most of the days, I'm just bored. Bored,
All right,
bored,
ready?
bored.
Welcome to Curiosity Public. My name is Dutch.
My name is Jules.
My name is Angel.
And welcome to yet another episode of our Ultimate Spirits Competition. And guys, the top rum shirts are back out, which means
Top rum.
we're finally reviewing some more rum. We get a ton of requests for more rum reviews, and especially rum reviews that aren't Foursquare. Even though we get a lot of requests for people that want us to review more of the Foursquare releases because there's so many of them. But we said, look, we got to review some other rums, and this one's been sitting in our to-do list for probably about a year.
Wow.
Probably longer than a year.
Longer than a year.
And this is what we have up today. It's the Barbancourt 8-year. Let's take a quick look at this. This is a Haitian rum. It is distilled and produced in Port-au-Prince, aged in oak, 100% sugarcane, aged 8 years. It is the Reserve Spécial Rum Barbancourt. Let's take a look at the back. Kind of a cool motif, the blue. And it's aged in, I believe, French limousine oak casks.
Yep.
And 8 years, so pretty good age on it. Why don't you pass down your glass, Dylan? We can talk a little bit about added sugar, which I believe there's a little bit. Very little bit. Go for it. What else you got?
Also known as 5-star. I think most rum connoisseurs will gravitate toward either the 8 or the 15 year. This is the 8 year. A couple of things that make it really attractive.
Price.
Price? What's the price? What did you pay?
I believe it was around like $20 to $30.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then on top of that, you're not getting, a long list of additives. There are no major additives. Some say they add a little bit of sugar, perhaps, but I don't think not enough to, really hinder from getting that core flavor profile. So I'm curious where this is going to go and where it's going to score, actually.
Yeah, because I just checked the price. It's about $30 if you wanted to pick it up today, and that's a bargain. I mean, and I think a lot of people would probably pick this up more for mixing than as a sipping rum, but of course we're going to just evaluate the flavors as a sipping rum. This bottle has been open for quite a while, so I don't think we'll have much of an issue about
too much.
Yeah, it won't need too much opening up, but let's get into it.
This is the French style, right? There's a sugar cane instead of molasses. Or rather, I say like where French colonies used to be, the style that they used to make the rum. It's kind of a mixed picture because we've done other French colony style rum, and some people don't really like that flavor profile. We like everything, so it'd be interesting.
We just want to try everything.
Yeah. So
all right, let's get into it.
I'll tell you an interesting win already. The cheapest stuff, Dutch does not spill a drop.
Yeah.
Well, it's
What
also,
happened?
It's the screw top. I mean, it's just an easy bottle to pour out of. It's
There you
no
go.
mess.
It's part of the marketing right there.
Yeah, 5 stars. Oh, it's 4 o'clock over here.
I thought that was the floor creak.
That's his fart.
The laminar flow.
Yeah. When Dutch sits down, it just looks like a solid water.
It's just
It's a
like a
geyser.
rock.
Proof point, I believe, is 80, right? No, 86. So 43% alcohol. A little bit above baseline. That's what we would call it. All right, we've had some time to taste. We've all scored it. We haven't discussed our scores at all. We're going to reveal our initial scores, and then we're going to get into each one of our scoring categories and discuss it. And who knows, our scores may change by the time we get to our final score at the end of the video. But before we get into that, Jules is going to tell you guys about our scoring system.
That's right. 10 categories add up to 100. They include aroma, flavor, body complexity, balance, finish, uniqueness, drinkability, aesthetics, and value. And you can
still has to read it every time.
Medal in our competition. You score 60 and up. With Dylan orchestrating. Go from bronze, silver, gold to diamond.
He has to remember what our show is called.
Yeah, and the thing is, because he screwed up these cards when he printed them, you can't even read all of the
I didn't screw it up. The printer screwed it up.
user error.
Registration.
PC load letter.
What the hell does that mean?
Network connectivity error.
All right, well, whatever. Let's get our initial scores. My initial score, 73.
61.
Whoa.
71.
Okay.
Reasonable people.
Reasonable people. This guy's a hater. A Haitian hater.
I get it. You know what though? No. He does represent a portion of the demographic.
Still metal.
They're like, you know,
Doesn't like rum.
that and like goes
Only
all
drinks
in.
Foursquare.
What is
right.
this?
Dude, I didn't do that.
Why is this here?
That is part of your workstation.
I know.
Here,
Come on.
they don't really.
Production.
Look at all the other crap from your workstation that's spraying
What?
into the shot.
I need to plug this into my body.
Dude, seriously, get your cables out of here.
This is. Oh yeah, these are my cables.
Yeah.
No,
Well, that's there so you can actually have internet if you plugged it into your...
what's the internet?
Whatever.
Wow.
All right, I'm not going to even try. All right, let's get into this.
You could edit it and post.
Old married couple over here.
And you're the child passing notes in between.
I guess so.
All right, first category, aroma. I gave it a 6, one of the weakest points.
6.
6.
Triple
Yeah,
six.
triple sixes. That's his
Double
favorite
eyes.
number.
It's very light. There wasn't really anything off-putting. It just was hard to get.
I actually just
very much.
wrote okay.
Okay.
Slight oak.
Slight funk, actually.
Slight-
Very little bit of that funk, like agricole kind of funk coming through. But not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
It was very sanded
I even
down.
got hints of like the sugar cane.
I really wanted, with that 8-year, I really wanted some barrel component to break through. Just really can't break through. It's pleasant.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't think there's that kind of the sugarcane funk.
Yeah.
You know what's really interesting about this is like it feels like a little bit more molasses based, right?
Yeah.
So
it's not as sweet. Even though there's a little bit of added sugar, like it's really, even when we get to the palate, like it's not very
yeah.
sweet.
And so, you know, it's a 6.
okay. Yeah,
It's a 6.
If what was here was a little bit more intense, it would be a 7 or an 8. It's just
Yeah.
very
Hard to
muted.
find.
Yeah.
It is muted.
Hard to find.
All right, let's move on to flavor. I struggled to come up with a number, but I wrote down a 15.
I gave it 16.
I gave it a 16.
Yeah, what was coming through? Like there were good sugars.
Yeah.
There was some light fruit. They were not tropical fruits, but it
Not
was
at all.
more the traditional molasses.
Very interesting.
Dark
Yeah.
fruit. Yep.
I don't know. I just didn't get very clear flavors. Like I couldn't tell you what fruits. It was almost more like an apple, but it really wasn't apple. It was kind of in that. It was almost like dragon fruit or something. You know, like a less flavorful apple.
Yeah. It didn't have Dutch's favorite flavor, banana.
Or his favorite pineapple.
Wow. Right there.
Coconut. First video of the day, guys. I swear.
it
First video.
It's pronounced coconut.
Everyone's the first one.
Coconut.
All right. So why am I wrong with a 15 here?
I don't think you're wrong.
Actually,
I don't
'cause
think
I
you're
even
wrong.
started there.
I gave it an extra point because it didn't have off-putting frunk.
Yeah,
It
they're
didn't
good flavors.
have. It didn't have kind of weird medicinal components. I didn't think the sugarcane fermentation, flavor profile was off in any way.
That's actually why I gave it a point up. Is
Yeah, it
because
was
I
like-
thought the sweetness was just right.
Yeah,
I thought I was going to get overwhelmed.
But isn't that more
with it.
balance? Like I'm tempted to go up in balance.
I just enjoyed it.
I went up in balance because
Yeah,
of
me.
it. That's why I felt like, you know what? For what this is,
It's just not intense enough for me.
yeah. Well, that's why it's not up there in terms of
Like
the
if
numbers,
this was
but
cranked a little bit louder, like maybe if it was like a 90 proofer, I think maybe
Could be
potentially 2-3 points higher in flavor because the flavors here are I like these flavors. It's
it just
very,
needs to bloom. Yeah.
yeah, they're hard to pull out.
right. So
Okay, interesting.
yeah, I don't blame your 15.
All right.
I think it's reasonable.
Let's move on to body 7.
7.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's all right. I gave it a 6.
It's fine. I mean, it's not thin.
It's not thin.
It's not thin, but
I think it's
borderline.
actually a strong 7. I think it's
borderline thin.
it's really pretty good given the price and the proof.
Right.
Like I think this is a 7. It coats the palate very well. The flavors cover your entire palate nicely. I think 6 is a little bit low.
I don't know
Little
because
low.
it's slightly drying.
That's
So-
finish.
No, not for me on the body.
Okay, it's hitting you up front.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that at all.
I don't know. I mean, like
I think it's surprisingly good.
it's not like rich.
No, but for the price and the proof, it's better, way better than I thought it was going to be.
Definitely.
It's not as thin as the flavors were, right?
Yeah,
And so,
that's fair.
all right. Next category, complexity 7.
6.
I gave it a 6. This is where it's really found wanting. I struggle to delineate.
Look, I felt like I was missing stuff, and that's why it was like, okay, well, where are
well,
these
here it
things?
is. The good thing is it's missing the bad stuff.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's also missing some of the good stuff.
It's just
Exactly,
missing-
that I would think in a
Yeah.
rum.
And you're
you
thinking
know?
it's missing,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I don't think it's
or
missing.
felt wanting.
Well, okay, I was missing tropical fruit, maybe. I was missing a little bit more intense sugar, but that's an intensity thing. For me, the actual flavor categories that were here were there was spice. There was both, peppery spice
I don't know
and
about
a
that.
little bit of baking spice. There were fruits and there were sugars, and there was a touch of oak. Like that's a pretty.
For me, missing the oak, missing the spice.
It's very subtle.
It's sugary. It's sweet. It has.
For me,
hints.
there were times when it's like I can't even tell if there is a fruit tone.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
So
agree.
it's like, okay,
You
this
make
is
a
missing
great
a
note.
whole
It's hard.
together.
There's no anchor fruit.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So where do you knock it
that's
for
a good
that?
one. For that, I'd be marking on
You might be
complexity.
right. All right. I'm going to go down to a 6. You're right. As I talk through it, I've convinced myself more than you guys convinced me, but
That's a win either way.
let's move to balance.
Dylan
For what's here, I think it's balanced pretty well, 7.
I give it an 8
I might go
because
up to
of
an
what
8.
you said.
I think I'm going to go up to an
Really,
8.
it's not that many, but what they have, this
not
could have
that
gone
many.
wrong.
I went up to an 8.
Yeah, this could go.
There's nothing
off
out of
the
whack.
rails.
Like there's actually the funk is perfectly balanced,
Yeah, no, I agree.
and that's actually pretty
That's
impressive
impressive for what this is. This is like a beginner
for this price
intro.
point.
For this, yeah, I can go up a point.
In fact, I would say
I think it's an 8.
here's where it's
a strong
Here's where it's
7.
interesting.
Going to 7,
If
I
you
think.
had mixed this in a mixed drink, I feel like if you didn't know what they put in, you could be mistaken. You could mistake this for like a higher
Like alcohol.
quality, like very expensive rum.
I think-
when it's mixed in,
I think the final
because you
result
don't
is
have
that-
weird caustic
yeah.
stuff.
I think
right?
this is
Yeah.
probably a killer
And
mixer.
the finish is really nice.
Yeah, this is not like
Perfect
Bacardi, whatever.
Yeah, this is
right?
going to really elevate your cocktails
right.
for a budget,
Exactly.
And as a sipper, yeah, it's not going to be what we would reach for necessarily. But okay, let's move on to finish. I actually thought it was really good at 8.
I give it a 6.
I gave it a 7.
Oh, okay.
I think what's lingering is really nice, like the light funkiness. It's very clean. It's actually quite long, but all the remaining flavors are really nice, and they remain in balance.
You're
right. You're
You're
right.
right.
I gotta go up a little bit. I gotta
It's
go to
pretty
7.
good, guys.
I gotta go to 7. You're right. Yeah, it's. I can't find much faults in the flavor profile of the finish, but
very
to me
pleasant.
it was very short.
I don't know. It lingers.
Found
It lingers
wanting.
pretty long.
And everything that stays
but
is
I think-
good.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'll go up. You're
going
right.
up?
Yeah, I'm going up to an 8.
Yeah,
It's good, man. And you went up
It
to a
is
7,
good.
Dylan?
yeah. You know what though? Yeah, you're right.
No, it's good.
I mean,
Because
for an 8,
we were just talking about it too earlier. If you put this in a mixed drink, you're going to enjoy that finish too, man.
Yeah.
You know, like you're the
finish is
where
actually-
and that's where the quality I think really comes out.
Like, I'm not left with anything bad on my palate. Like,
All right. You know what? I
he's
will
right.
go up.
Dutch
Yeah,
is
you know
right.
what? You're right.
Yeah,
Like I said, as a humble man,
I gave that one to
when
you, bro.
when
Thanks for the help.
when somebody is right, I
still about
make,
10 points
I make
too late.
sure. Yeah, I make
I may have
sure
done
they
my
are
math
aware. They are aware.
I went without a calculator this time.
Oh, great.
We'll check it at the end. Next category, uniqueness. I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 7 because of everything that we've been saying.
That funk, the
Yeah.
price point. At this price point,
what this is. It's
like, I was
it's
thinking,
a
like,
weird thing.
What would you buy? Appleton? This is more interesting.
No, this
in a
is
lot of
probably
ways.
better than
interesting, yeah.
Appleton. You're right. I gave
mean,
it a 6
you're
originally,
getting-
but I'll go up to a 7.
It's interesting because you're getting sugarcane, but you're getting a lot of these molasses flavor profile.
Yeah.
And that alone right there, you're like,
Right.
okay, this
And
is
it's not
this is
overly sweet.
different. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
no, you're
overly
right.
sweet.
Okay.
Not overly sweet.
I mean, I feel like if you poured this over ice, it'll mellow out.
I'm actually really curious how it would be with as like a highball. I'm wondering if it might get a little bitter though, or if the funk.
I think
Okay,
it might. With effervescence, I think it might.
For our members, we could do it at the end.
Oh yeah, maybe we'll try it. We'll do not a taste off, but special members only.
There it is. Special.
a special. No, just a special.
no, here's-
Special. That's the new segment. Special.
It's
I
not
was gonna
taste
say,
off.
no,
That's
this is gonna be a new recurring segment for our members. Is Will It Highball?
Oh, a special.
Okay, trademark.
A special.
Will It Highball?
Will it highball?
Oh my god, I
Will
can't.
it
talk.
highball?
No. Will it highball? Will it highball? Special.
Wow.
I swear this is the first video we've shot today.
Highball. All right, I'll do it. I like it.
All right, next category,
Exciting.
drinkability. I think I'm a little too high. I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 7.
I kind of enjoy this.
I felt actually I was too low. I started with a 7. I put up to 10.
I gave it a 7.
Because you know what?
You know what? If you had it,
to it.
no.
Keep
If
going
you
to
had
it.
it this
You're
to
absolutely
me,
right.
I wouldn't complain. But I don't. The problem I can't give it an 8 because I wouldn't voluntarily go after.
Here's my thing, though. No, think about it this way. You're at a bar where they've only stocked $20 to $30 liquor.
Yeah, you're gonna pick this.
I might
you're gonna enjoy
over a Jack Daniels or a regular Jim Beam. I
to
might
change
go
it
back
up?
to this. Like
Nah,
this is.
I'd go to Jack and
Yeah, you would.
Jim Beam.
Yeah.
It's a soft 8.
But if
I don't know, man.
If what we needed to do
I was
was
convinced
go,
it's an 8.
It's pretty
This
good.
is good.
It's pretty good.
Come
yeah.
on, you were even talking about it with the finish, nothing off.
no,
you
but
enjoyed
I would
it.
really go.
For what I really think
Quality.
of is probably marketed more as a mixer. Like it's pretty drinkable, man.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
It is,
Yep.
all right,
but it's still a 7.
let's keep going. We're done with all of our analysis of the palate and the flavor and all that stuff. Let's move on to the non-flavor components here: aesthetics and value. First up, aesthetics. 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3.
it's fine.
3.
You can notice this if
Yeah.
you know what to look for. It's fine.
I like the clean look.
It looks
I like
good.
The clean.
It's not. It doesn't stand out though.
Doesn't stand out. That's
I like the twist top.
Tell me what bothers me about this. Guess what bothers me about this?
The asymmetry.
No.
Uh-oh.
This sticker right here is like, look how
Oh, the quality of it? Oh, yeah.
Just take it off and put it on the paper.
That
put it
would
on your
bother
head.
you.
Anyway, that bugs
Your
me.
face.
Yeah, 3. I think 3's right.
Yeah.
Final category, value at $30, and you can get this thing on sale. You can get a coupon. I mean, I think I might have paid under 30 for it. 5.
5. Definitely.
5 star, 5.
5 star.
value.
5 star 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job. Good marketing, Rhum Barbancourt. All right, let's get our final tallies. Do you need to use the calculator to double
Yeah,
check?
I should check. Oh, I guess it was lower.
Oh, wow. So Jules' math is way off. All right.
What in the world?
Jules
That means I started at a 72. That's funny.
There you go. His math was wrong.
Oh man.
All right,
It's part of the
so
fun.
my final score. Let's get our
Is
final
it
tally here.
Fun for me.
My final score for Rhum Barbancourt, 73. Julie
72.
and Dylan,
73.
which gives us our official Curiosity Public score for Rhum Barbancourt. It is a 72. Of course, 72.6666. But of course, we round down because we are the hardest spirits competition. No freebies.
Man, really, the value really pushed
It's
it
a silver,
over.
man. Like,
Yeah,
that's
the
good.
value really pushed it over because again,
Oh yeah.
you know, some people ask like, why do you have that in there? This is about the journey, right?
And it's-
I mean, if you go out,
Yeah.
you want to. There's got to be utility to this ultimate spirits competition, and it's all about going into the store and thinking about all this, going through that permission.
And the great thing is, look, if you don't care about aesthetics and value, just knock
who
those
cares?
points off and make
just
it out
buy
of
whatever
90.
you want.
All flavor.
No, but even using our criteria, you can knock the 10 points off, subtract those out, and make it out of 90 and figure out what
Spend
you...
the $10,000 on a Pappy Van Winkle.
Oh, you're not even listening to me. It's just take it out.
What? He's talking?
Tell us what you guys think in the comments below. Just
The math is
thumbs
too
up.
complicated.
I know, way too complicated.
He's thinking about the highball.
Or thumbs down. Either way, let us know. Subscribe for more videos to Curiosity Public. That really helps our channel out. Another great way is to buy t-shirts. Links will be in the description.
It's the rejected one.
So is this a reject too?
No, that's the right one.
Oh, this is the correct
That's the
one.
correct one.
That's the-
This is the first print, and it was
Oh, too low,
offset,
yeah.
There you go. And
Boobies are drooping.
Either that or this
too
was
focused
correct.
on the boobies. And whatever else we got going. Podcasts on the major podcast platforms. As always, stay safe, stay healthy.
Stay curious.
All right,
Pleasant.
Do it.
pleasant.
So
I
what do
know.
you think?
Well,
It's going to
highball?
get worse?
So I think we should try just
do
the
this.
club soda.
Yeah, it's got to be club soda.
And no, but we should also try with a splash of 7-Up.
Oh.
Where's the lemon though?
We do have.
Lemon?
Lemon lime and 7-Up. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, turn on the. Oh no, you don't need it.
No.
All right. Well, if you remember, you're going to get to see this. If you're not, then cheers.
Where's the...
Let's get some ice.
I have ice.